Okay, guys. It is Saturday morning. We're out here. Kind of give y'all a little update. Our pony tank situation on the air compressor didn't work out like we had hoped. The 30-gallon tank had some pinholes in the bottom of it that we couldn't see, or well, actually they didn't blow out until about 100 psi. So anyway, that being said, we were able to get our hands on another tank that we had had over at the shop. And it's actually going to give us even more air. I don't know that we'll ever need this much air, but we've got two 60 gallons now instead of um, the 30 gallon and the 60 gallon. So we got 120 gallons of air on the air compressor situation. But the other thing I wanted to show y'all is this truck right here. It looks a lot better in video and pictures than it does in person. I will tell you that. But we are we have bought it because the motor's locked up in it. So we were able to get it fairly cheap because of the motor being locked up in it. It's got a few little small things wrong with it. One thing's like the front bumper sits a little crooked. Like I said, it's got rust in it, motor's locked up in it, but who don't love a good old jacked up square body? I mean, it's got pretty good meat left on the tires. You can tell they were on something and rubbed at some time, but or that, or they've actually been off in the rocks and stuff. I don't know, but the old truck it's honestly a pretty good truck. Like I said, it does have rust in it, but it was bought with the intention that we have a motor that runs already, and we were just going to buy it, slap a motor in it, drive it a little bit, and sell it. But we've probably already changed our mind about that. We may, if y'all show interest, we may use that truck as a way to make some videos and show y'all rust repair. And the other thing too is Dad and I kind of need an old beater truck, something with a long bed. It seems like every time we go to the hardware store, we're having to hook to the trailer and go, just pick up 12-foot 2x4s or whatever. So, that being said, what do y'all think about us doing videos showing the rust repair on it? Of course, I'll definitely show you us swapping the motor and all that. But anyway, we picked it up yesterday, and honestly, I think me and Dad both are already kind of falling in love with it to an extent. Um, by no means do I think that we'll keep it forever. But you can't ever tell about us either. It's one of the biggest things we both love about it is it's, for one, long wheelbase, which a lot of people don't like. But again, like I said, for our need at the moment, it fits the bill. The other thing that we both love about it is a 4-speed. Up until yesterday, we did not have any manual vehicles on the property, and I've always liked to have manual vehicles sitting around. And now that I've got a daughter of my own, and who knows, may have more later on. I would like to have something sitting around to be able to teach them how to drive a manual in. But anyway, like I said, you can see the truck is, it's cab corners, rocker panel, door. The bed for the most part's in pretty good shape, but it's cab corners, rocker panels, and doors on both sides. But I'll show y'all right here. The interior on this thing is immaculate. It's already been done. So it's not, the truck's not terrible at all. The truck looks good. It's got dash cover on it. Got the steering wheel already put on it. Pretty new carpet. I think he got that carpet from Wheel 411. Trim pieces is already new. So anyway, I mean, it wouldn't take much at all to make it a pretty nice truck. Like I said, just a little rust repair and some paint over the rust repair. Really, that's really all we would have to have to make a pretty nice truck out of this. Like I said, bed's in pretty decent shape. There's a couple small rust spots, but it's stuff I could patch without even buying panels. I could make my own pieces. And it's on this side. It's a little bit right here, and you got a little bit over this quarter, which is very normal. I mean, that's a very normal thing. But again, I could cut this out, make my own pieces, and show y'all how to do that. And as far as these doors go, you can buy door shells for not a terrible price on these trucks. The problem is the shipping to get them here. But there is a company that makes skins that go from here down. And I've never put them on a square body before, but I have put them on some other style trucks. And they work really well. I mean, if you're going for show car look, I'd say buy a door. Because it's just easier to work. But for something like this, like I said, you can put that door skin on there pretty easy. But anyway, y'all let us know down in the comments what you think about us doing a video on this truck. And I'm gonna get y'all some video today. I think we're gonna try to get the air compressor building up today, and Dad, I believe, is over in the other shop right now working on a hood that he is painting for a customer. So anyway, like I said, y'all let us know what you think. Do you want to see the project on Big Blue here, or would you rather us just dive right off into the Studebaker or whatever? I mean, I'm gonna have videos of both probably. Like I said, I'll definitely have a video of changing the motor in this one, and of course y'all will get videos while I'm building the Studebaker truck. But do you want to see the rust repair on this truck? Would you like to see us keep it for a little while and make it a little nicer than it already is? Anyway, that's where we're at. I'm about to get in here and get to work so that I can get tools strung out and all that and get these air compressor shed built. So y'all stay tuned. Like I said on the last video, for those of you that are already subscribed and liking the videos, thank you. For those of you that aren't, if this is the first one you've seen, please like, subscribe, do all that, and just help support us, please. It is very appreciated. It's also very appreciated for those of you who have supported us as far as bringing us work in the past, and those who are lining up work right now. Okay, so right here we are building the carport, or the air compressor shed. We use joist straps in order to attach these 2x4s to the building itself. And then, of course, once all that was up and we had some ladding boards on, we started putting the tin on the roof. Then we just came back, cut our tin just like we would for a normal building, and put our tin on the sides. But we are going to come back and put trim on it to finish covering that corner up. Okay, so it is now Saturday afternoon. We got the compressor shed finished. I'll show you that right quick. We're waiting on a couple pieces of trim, but once those couple pieces are here, it won't take me probably 15 minutes to finish the rest of this carport, or this compressor shed. So we've got it in, we've got the pony tank hooked up. We now have 120 gallons of air, so shouldn't have any trouble running any of our air tools or anything like that. I do plan on getting a rim clamp someday too, and shouldn't have any trouble with that much air. So the next step is to get in here and clean everything in this shop out. All this tin, wood, and everything else that's laying on the floor. We're going to get in here and clean it out. And then we will be ready to move in. So hopefully next week, the video for next week will be us moving in and everything. I'll show y'all this right quick. This was the little pony tank that I was going to use. Didn't work out because the bottom of it's kind of rotten. So I had went in. You see the places in the bottom that are messed up. And it was just too many places. I was afraid I'd put it in, and once I put it in, you know, more places would pop up or the whole bottom just pretty much blow out of it. Thinking about, got a few options, making it a grill or cutting it in half, making 2 fire pits out of it. Or my wife has suggested that I cut the top, which is sitting at the bottom right now. If I cut the top out of it and turn it over, lay it back into the tank, that would make kind of a bowl, and then I could cut a door out of it for like a cabinet type situation and put it in the bathroom as a small sink. Thought about doing that, or possibly doing that and just turning it into a little bit of a parts washer and not have it in the bathroom, just use it as a parts washer out here in the shop. But anyway, we like to use everything we can without buying new stuff. You know, we're not big recyclers or anything like that, but we do like to refurbish stuff. Obviously, just like these old cars, we like to work on them. But we've got, like I said, pretty much everything done other than the couple pieces of trim on the air compressor shed. So anyway, that wraps us up for this week. We'll be ending this week being ready to clean this shop out and move out. We've got the trailer parked back here ready to throw all this junk on to be able to haul it off. Of course, y'all have already seen this truck at the beginning of the video. We've got it off the trailer now. Just to kind of give you a little hint at just how big this truck is, I am 6'2", and you see my shoulder comes to the driver's door. So if we hang on to the truck for very long, we'll probably have to pull a little bit of lift out of it, go to maybe a 3 instead of, I believe it's got a 6 on it right now, and go to like a 35-inch tire instead of the big 37s that are on it right now, or I believe they're 37s. I hadn't really checked, but and the reason that we'll have to do that is because Dad can't get in and out of it. I could probably build some rock slider style steps and make it to where he could get in it, but anyway, we don't really know for sure what we're going to do yet. Like I said, I may make some videos showing y'all rust repair on that truck, and obviously we've got to swap the motor in it. So that's where we're at with that truck. That's where we're at with getting in the shop. That being said, guys, we have, I believe, at least one customer lined up already. He hadn't really set a time. I don't think he's got his stuff yet. He's waiting on some stuff to come in. So anyway, starting next week, though, I'll let y'all know for sure. But we should be getting very close to being ready to work on stuff in here. And I mean, yes, we have our personal projects, but guys, those always come second to what we're working on for other people. We don't put those in front of anybody. It's just kind of when we have a slow spell, that's when we work on our stuff. Like I said, I work a full-time job, but I also wanted to kind of tell y'all right quick what all we do. There's kind of a lot of people know what we do. They know we pretty much work on anything as far as old cars, anything from motor swaps to whatever. But a lot of people have they've only seen that we've done lowering kits, C-notches, things like that. But guys, we do a lot more than that. done a truck for a guy not too long ago. It was an old square body, didn't have any brakes. I just went through, replaced the whole brake system for him. That's all I done. Probably going to do some more to that truck later. He had to have a transmission built for it, stuff like that. But you know, we do a little bit of everything. We do the mechanics, we do the body work, we do rust repair, and not just that, but guys, my whole life I cut my teeth on doing fabrication and welding work. So, as far as repairing trailers or whatever the case may be, as far as metal goes, I can pretty much do it. I don't have the ability right now to weld aluminum. I could put a spool gun on my MIG machine, but personally, anything aluminum, I prefer to TIG it. So we will be working on getting a TIG machine so we can do aluminum also. I have a TIG machine, it just won't do aluminum. So I can do stainless, chrome moly, any of that kind of stuff. We do a little bit of all of it. Y'all have heard me say that I hope to eventually have a tubing bender and 4-post lift to be able to do exhaust work. I'll follow the channel, stay updated. We may get off into that business a little bit before it's over with. But anyway, that's where we're at the end of this week. Probably won't do much tomorrow. Normally I'd come out here and work a little bit between church, but me and my wife do have to take Dad's old truck over to Lake Mohawk, I believe, and for a photographer to use it tomorrow. So anyway, like I said, y'all like, subscribe. We should be seeing some more interesting videos and getting more into the actual car stuff and less shop updates and less carpentry work very soon. Probably, like I said, I would say within, call it 2 weeks, because next week we'll be moving. But should be, like I said, should be on it by then. Should be out here working. Y'all just stay tuned, subscribe, like the video so that our stuff keeps popping up on there. Turn your notifications on if that's what you need to do. But anyway, I'm excited for where we're headed, and I appreciate all of you that have supported us so far.